Ooh. Oh shit. The video capture device. What's up with that? I guess I can. Yeah. Just the video is fucking up. Shit. Come on. Let me just inactivate this. Yep. Hey guys, how's it going? A long time no see. Been a week already, right? Damn, been a week. Been a week. Let's just clean this baby up. Alright. Last things to set up. Last things to set up. And in a second I'm gonna be done with this stuff. Alright. And myself. Copy video URL. Hey, what's up, for all the guys who already started joining in. How's it going, guys? How's it going? I'm just setting up the last things. Gonna be done soon. So today we're gonna be doing character rigging. I'm gonna make a rig for the characters that we're gonna make. I'm back, punks. Hey, what's up? How's it going, guys? Ooh, I can hear myself for a bit. Can you hear again? Oh, okay, that's all set up. All set up. Yeah, so today we're gonna be doing some character rigging. I'm just gonna prepare a rig for the new characters that are gonna come. I'm not sure about the face, so I'm just gonna make sure that we have hand functionality and the feet stuff, and also like the basic things that we need for. Ooh, I can hear myself again. Mute this other channel. Alright. Hey, what's up? Mic might be muted. You can't hear me? Wait just a second. I'm gonna check if it's the right mic. Yeah, it is. Can you hear me? Maybe I need to just move it closer. What about now? Can you hear me? Oh, maybe it's you. Yeah, sound confirmed. Oh, thanks guys. Nice. That's cool. That's cool. Like I'm also in a new location. Like we're streaming from another place. Slowly starting to move out of the old places and stuff like that. So it's like it's a hustle. I need to make way. But at least sound is working. Yeah, might be. Oh, nice. Thanks, guys. Yeah, might be that his sound is just off. So new character rigs. Oh, this is a bit too big. I don't like that. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna just take that away. Just, yeah. New character rig. Woo! So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start with the bones. Like that's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna make, just like to know what kind of stuff is gonna be there. And then I'm gonna do some functionality. No, like controls. And then I'm gonna do some functionality. So I don't know, like, have you guys any experience with like rigging and stuff? Do you guys like rigging? How is that going on? Or everyone's just into modeling or some stuff like that? Because that's also cool. I mean, I really like modeling, but I kind of like the technical aspect of certain things and how to make some stuff work. So that's kind of interesting for me. And yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm just like doing some tweets. And just getting ready, you know. This is gonna be this is gonna be something that I haven't done on a stream for quite a long time. So I guess this is gonna be fun, not just for me, but for you guys as well. Oh, nice that you can hear me now. So, what we're gonna do is, like, I want the arms to stretch like the old. Maybe I can even open the old one, so you guys can see what kind of stuff I'm gonna be doing today. So it's more of like a vision thing, so you guys can vision what kind of things I'm gonna make, what's gonna change. Like most of the art that I'm building now is mostly like just not really test art, but it's, well, yeah, it's like a beta phase of the art, and I want to just take it a bit further, so like I can actually make some nicer animations, maybe some, yeah, I'm gonna get someone else who also can do animations and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. We're gonna do all kinds of cool stuff, I think. Alright, while the other Maya file opens. Ooh. Oh, that was pretty fast. But I need to open a file. Yeah. Yeah, do you guys have any experience? Oh, yeah. We already have a rig. I'll show you the rig that I already have, but I want to do some more complex stuff. I want to do some so you can stretch the arms, like really stretch, and that you could be able to do like more things with. I also want the legs to stretch, but I'm gonna get that a bit later because I haven't figured that out yet. Like how stuff is gonna work together with other things. Oh, so if I could shift I this thing. So here I can show you the current rig, how that works. Alright, I'm gonna go to frame 0 because that's like the T-pose. Numlock? Don't even have numlock on? Damn. So this is like the basic setup. So I just have like normal foot controls, but sometimes I would like to be able to roll it, so you can actually like have a foot roll and all that kind of stuff. So that would work. And also, like for example, the body is pretty okay. Like I can like stretch it and do all kinds of stuff. It's actually cool that the legs move together with it. I'm gonna have to add something like that in the new rig as well. And then like the hands, I would like them to stretch a bit more. But other than that, like pretty much most of the stuff is okay. Just like foot rolls, different controls for the fingers and that kind of thing. Like the head control most likely can stay the same. But also like I would like to clean up more things because this was pretty dirty, pretty rough that I did. So that needs to change a bit, you know. All right. So I'm just gonna let's just start and dive into this, like how this stuff is gonna work out. All right. So first things first, I think I'm gonna start from the front view. Let's just make some bones for the chest. Let's say that's gonna be here. Gonna turn off the radius to 0.1. Gonna duplicate that and move it here. Did I duplicate it? No, I didn't. Alright, gonna duplicate this. Move it over here. And actually duplicate this one as well. So this is gonna be pretty interesting, I think. I haven't done rigging for quite a while now, except for like really weird stuff, like certain structures or certain things, how they come together or like break down, only those kind of rigs. So character rigs have been like a little bit out of my sight for quite a while now. So I hope you can bear with me and like get some real nice results going on. Alright, so that's gonna be there. So this is gonna be the pelvis joint, and that's gonna be like the chest joint. But they're not gonna be bound to the actual rig. I have a thing that I made, like this chain, that basically allows you to stretch and do all kinds of interesting stuff. I'm gonna show you in a second. And also this base, actually, this can be set to template mode. Like I make usually layers for each of the things. So I try putting, like, for example, joints are in layers, and then the actual rig is also on a layer and shit like that. So sometimes you can just turn it off. Ooh, working on a character for my graduation project as well. Oh, hey, what's up, Greg? How's it going, dude? That's pretty cool. I'm gonna work on animations for my graduation project. I'm actually looking... Oh, nice! That's pretty cool. I like the hands. They look like little fingers, like butts there. Pretty interesting. I'm gonna make like facial animation as well for that dude. Looks pretty cool though. I'm gonna do animations for my graduation. Like basically gonna look into how I can apply certain ways of animation into our pipeline, into our company's pipeline and stuff like that. Oh, it's gonna be posed and 3D printed. Nice, nice. That's pretty cool. I actually have a model that we 3D printed a long time ago. It was pretty cool. Nice experience, to be honest. I learned a lot by doing that kind of stuff. So I actually need to find where do I put my references? Maya new. Yeah, the flex chain. That's what I need. So I can actually take this, and I hope that this works. This should work. Yeah, that I can drop it in. So basically this is the rig that I've made before. Like this thing is pretty cool. So basically you can just maybe you can already see like that you can like stretch stuff. Just really like make something stretch and shit like that. And then you can give it a bend. Can you rotate this? Damn, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you can even twist this, so like it has like a nice even twist distribution and shit like that. So this is pretty nice for like for anything, for spines and all kinds of stuff. And I can actually show you how this works. I'm gonna grab a cube, make it just a tiny bit bigger, and I'm gonna give it like some subdivisions, height, depth. I don't even know what this is. Width? Yeah. I'm gonna add it like exactly on the joints. So I can, let's just press 3. So this one, this one, this one. Ooh. No, just this one. And these 5 joints that are inside, like that are just bind joints. Is it simple bones and controls, or did you have to throw in some Python scripts as well? Like this one didn't require any scripting at all, but I've made like some things before that need scripting, and I can't really do that in Maya LT. But yeah, this is just joints and like a curve. This was actually pretty hard to make because most of the stuff is just up, like binded to the curve, so everything works by the curve. Hey Maro, how's it going, dude? How's your week been? We had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, at least. Long week. But it was nice. It was nice. Did some progress on some of my other projects. So basically, yeah. So the flex chain. Now I added the actual stuff to it, like the actual geometry. So now you can actually see how that you can twist this, for example, and it holds up real nice as well. That you can just like stretch it. And let's say you want to like give it a little bit of bend or something. The only thing is like that you need to also adjust this one towards the curve, so it more kind of fits the curve. But other than that, I really like this setup. This is pretty nice. That is like super fucking flexible, real robust shit. Okay, that doesn't twist it, but this twists though. So you can just twist it whichever direction, however the fuck you want. And it collapses at some point though, but But that's pretty legit. You can do whatever. So that's pretty cool. Good, quiet. That's nice though. Like, it's actually nice to have like chill weeks as well. That's nice. At least I enjoyed that a lot. I had a lot of exercises this week. Crazy, a lot of exercises. I still feel a bit I would say I feel really tired. But that's okay, like, it's the first week as I'm back from my vacation, so that's like, oh shit, what was that? I just deleted that group. But okay, I need to just look into this. So basically now, I don't, like, I used to rebuild every rig, and I would like make the spine twists and all that from scratch every single time. Now I don't do that, because it's just like, I think it's too much. I don't think I should do that. So what I do is I just create. Oh, that's nice. So I've just created this one tool that I use. Like it's a bit like, you could call it cheating or whatever, but I think that this is a really nice way to. Ooh, I can't do that. The global thing. That really sucks if I couldn't do that. Is it too small? Like the whole thing? Because I can't do it through this one. Oh, this would really suck if I can't do that. Oh. What the fuck? Did I do this one? Maybe I had selected these both. Okay, I'm gonna watch the review afterwards. The recorded version. Okay, never mind. Really strange. So anyways, what I do is I take the global move and I point constrain it in between both of these dudes. And I can do that to rigging, constrain, and point constrain. Ooh. Okay, select these two. I always forget the sequence how to do that stuff. So now it's in between both of those, and now I can actually remove the point constraint because it's already in the middle of both of those points. What is that? This is rigging at its finest. So this is gonna be a rig for the characters that we're gonna use eventually. Well, not eventually, because in the next weeks I'm gonna have some concept art done. So I'm gonna do this character kind of contest thing for this game, and I think that's gonna be really fun because you guys could sign up and be a character inside of the game. So I think that would be fucking legit. I've always wanted to be a character inside of the game, so I thought of yeah, why not letting other people be? All right. So what do we have now? Is this rig that is in the middle? So that's gonna be our spine twist. That's gonna be real cool. Well, now you can just like check out what we're doing, what I'm doing, and you can enjoy this stuff and see maybe you actually like this too. So actually this control, I'm going to parent constrain it to this piece here in the middle, like this joint. Constrain, and then later on I can just hide the flex chain because I'm not gonna need that much. Okay, and this is gonna be parent. Yeah. So now if I move this around, ooh, okay, that's the other way around. Yeah, just like I said, I'm not that good with this stuff anymore. So constraint and parent. So basically now if I move, really? So if I move this piece, then the middle moves. Like everything moves together with it. And even if I twist it, then it also twists with it. I don't know if it's possible, but can you just copy the whole skeleton from already rigged character and just attach it to the mesh? Yeah, you can. You can. Like you can do so much things. Like most of the stuff that you can come up with, most likely you can do. Like I've even done like you can even copy skins, like the skin of the meshes from one character to another character. Like I think that was even possible. So like you can do a lot of stuff. You can do really a lot of stuff in Maya. That's ridiculous. Oh, actually this joint. I'm also gonna copy this joint. Move it more here. Or like, yeah, like it's a shoulder kind of thing here. We're not gonna bind to it, but still need that. -1. Alright. And then these two. You shift parent those and delete this group. How come there's a transform? Shift parent this. What? And the transform is with -1 and Z. Interesting. Well, anyways, parent both of them towards this joint here. So let's see if that has the transform. Oh, really? Fuck. I don't want that. That's nasty. Maybe this other one also has that transform. Yeah, it also has that transform. Parent this bitch. That's real not nice. Really not nice. Because I can do it differently. I can just mirror them across. So that's not necessary. Alright. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope it's not too quiet or something. So if I do this, and if I would just mirror it, so basically I don't I keep forgetting these kind of things sometimes. Okay, I can't even mirror that, I guess. Okay, let's draw that one again. So let's go to the front view. So I'm gonna do these two. Then wouldn't it be easier to do that way than building rig from the start? I actually want to do it from the start. Because the characters that we're gonna make afterwards, they're gonna be a bit different. So I want to make this one, and if I need it, I can just like readjust it just a little bit. But yeah, you have a point there. No, but it's better to rebuild this, because certain parts are going to be deleted, and like and it's pretty messy, you know. I think it would be better to just make it from scratch, because like certain transforms I didn't like in the joints and that sort of thing, and I would like to change that. So that's like, so you guys can join in and like just watch from the beginning again. Maybe you can learn from something more from this as well, like not just watching or something, like going through the same things again and again. So it's like something different. I hope you can appreciate that though. So I'm gonna clean out the transforms of this guy, and actually I'm gonna unparent this so I can zero this out. I would like this one to be just like straight, so the orientation of this joint is like 0. Component, and then switch the world so that it actually, or object would be the best, so I can actually see the rotation of the object. And also change the radius to 0.2 or even 0.1. Alright, go back to the outliner. I'm gonna delete the joint 1 because that's gonna mess with my head all the time. And even I think that I could remove this joint 2, because that's also like it has this transform in it, and that's like, I don't really like that. But basically, yeah, it's gonna be something fun. I haven't done this for quite a long time, so I'm gonna delete this parent constraint as well. So now the, okay, I'm gonna make this view bigger. I actually got a different monitor, so it's a bit smaller. Maybe the resolution of the stream is also a bit different now. Yeah, not having a consistent place kind of does a lot. At least to me, that's pretty interesting. All right, so I'm gonna just add one here. Ooh, what happened to that? Is that a new joint? What did that become smaller? That's interesting. First time I see shit like that. Real weird. Because this one was much bigger. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to make a joint like this. Another joint like there. And then I can just snap it here. I'm gonna take the radius off. 0.1. That's gonna work. And also this is gonna be 0.1. 0.1. Alright. I'll move it back a bit. So that's like where the hip should be, in a way. Like actually I even could make these guys a little bit taller. That would be nice. Head, body, foot. So put the feet a little bit away. Ah, interesting. Why are these locked? Unlock them. Unlock them. Unlock so. Just gonna move it just a tiny bit up. Alright. Just a bit of back and forth. I shouldn't group this. Alright. Snap it there. Just move it right here. Afterwards I can snap that too. Okay, I'm gonna move this here, somewhat to that vertex, and now I can parent it. Ooh. Wrong joint. It's joint 4. And now I can actually take this joint and then I can skeleton and I can mirror it, and let's check in which direction it's gonna be. So mirror across X and Y. I think that's X and Y, right? No, that's gonna be the YZ axis. Let's see. Yeah, and it mirrors exactly to the other position at the opposite side. And let's just do the same for the other one. So you have like both of those joints there. Alright. Other joint. I'm gonna actually snap them right at the vertices of this, of where the mesh ends. The neck part could also be just a tiny bit higher. My hands could be way further. Ooh. So let's say 0.3. 0.4. No, that's too much. Like around 2. So this one also it's gonna be minus 0.2. Alright. So we have like a bit more space and everything. Most likely the hands are going to be also a bit bigger. Maybe I should have just waited for like someone to finish the concept art. Nah, I can adjust it. All right. And how come is this? Ooh, is this even centered? Oh, the wrong thing. So if I do it like, yeah, the space really matters for me. I noticed, not just today, but like in general, that like in different spaces, I act differently. Like habits, you know. If you get into a habit of liking a place, and then like when you move, then it's like, this is a bit different, so you're a little bit slower. I noticed that a lot in me. How come? Oh shit, why is that there? Why is this connected towards that? Are you kidding me? Okay, okay. I just parented it underneath it. That's interesting. Like, see, like it's so easy to fuck up certain things, like, real fast. But it's alright. I think I'm just gonna... I can add another flexi chain. Oh, just went zombie. Like, I was hearing and watching it, but completely out of me. Yeah, might be. Like, I have that as well. At certain points that I just zone out. I zone out. Especially with talking to you guys, it's like, damn, what's up with that? You know? Alright. I'm just gonna rename these, and I'm just gonna work on the... Did you guys move to Utrecht already? Actually, this is the week when we started looking for a place. Like, well, not looking for a place, we already found a place, some places, but we need to discuss like which we're gonna go to and like check out. So we actually need to go and check out places now and shit like that. So that's gonna be real fun. BE pelvis. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rename all these joints. So it's gonna be a bit easier to also understand what's going on here. BE. So with BE, I mean like, actually it should be DRV even, like a drive joint. So like, I don't really use the joint itself, but it drives like a certain thing. But I'm just gonna go with BE, like bind end joint. So it's like not really there, but it is there. And that's gonna be like die. Hold on. Come on, hold on. Finger skills lost. And that's the left leg. So I use the L in between, so I know which side is that. And this is gonna be chest. BE, chest. Hold on. But yeah, we're gonna move to Utrecht. We found a really nice house, actually, like huge space, like a lot of space, so we can have like a real nice big office. And I'm really looking forward for that, because this is gonna be my first place where I actually choose to live instead of like, okay, now I gotta live here, you know. So that's that's a really nice thing, you know. I'm really looking forward for that. That's gonna be fucking legit. Slowly, stuff goes on. Like, you need to figure stuff out. I like that. And this is gonna be there, and this is gonna be also there. Okay, now I can turn this back on, and I'm gonna snap it to the vertex here. And move that head up a bit. finally. Is it even centered? I want to see if it's centered. Something like this. Yeah. Well, once I'm done with graduations, I might drop by the south and visit y'all. Oh, dude, that would be cool. Yeah, when we have our own office, I wouldn't mind. Like, I enjoy people coming around and like, just like having fun, you know. I like that because I drop by some offices every once in a while as well. Like, it's nice. I actually work in 2 offices, like in other companies here, so that's pretty fun. I find that fun. Just going around places and like, yeah, like seeing how people do. I like that kind of shit. Let's just move this up a tiny bit more. What the fuck? Right. Something like this. At the bottom of this thing, let's snap it. And at the bottom of this thing, and let's just make one more like that. And go to the front view, and I'll make one that is a tiny bit up. So we can actually move this. So this is going to be at the bottom of the head, and this is going to be at the top of the head. So here I'm going to show how the bind joints work, like in a way. Let me tell you, if you travel to Argentina sometime, maybe we can have some beers. Oh dude, that would be fucking legit. I would actually like that, you know. I have like a lot of friends in other countries. Well, I haven't gotten to the point where I'm starting to travel, but that's a cool thing. Like, I'll let you know for sure if we're gonna go to Argentina. I would enjoy that. I would enjoy that. That's for sure, man. All right, I need to make these smaller. This is gonna be 0.1 as well. So the first joint, which is at the bottom here, that's gonna be our BN. It's for bind joint, bind head, one. And this is going to be our BE head. So basically when you move this, then you see like how the head can rotate and all that stuff, instead of just one joint. That can be like pretty hard to read that sometimes. So like a lot of times I just add that end joint so you can see where stuff is going. That's pretty nice. Like, I enjoyed that. Ooh, nice. Like, if you drop by in the Netherlands every time, let me know. Starting with GDC 2018. Are you gonna go to California? Are you gonna go there? Is that in San Francisco, right? I think it's in San Francisco. We're thinking about that too. There's some rumors, but I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. But if it does, I would be real happy. Alright, so next part, I'm gonna make a chain for the foot. And the foot is gonna actually have like a real nice setup. I think maybe you guys can like check out some cool stuff. I learned it from a website some really long time ago, but it really works. It's a magical thing. And one at the tip. Do something like this. I'm just gonna move this a little bit. Alright. And this also just snap it to that. And move it here. And now all these three joints, I'm just gonna take their radius a little bit down, 0.1. Put back this into template mode. So basically it's gonna be the ankle, the foot roll, like where it's gonna roll from. So basically it's gonna be like an actual foot, you know? Neurotizine cut. What is that? What does that mean? Neurotichny kot. That's like a neurotic cat. Nah, we're gonna do a. This is Maya. We're doing like a time. Like yeah, I do that. Do you animate in 3ds Max or in Unity? I animate only in Maya. Well, I also animate in Unity certain things, but like most of the basic animation stuff is made in Maya, like character animations and that sort of thing. So like that's like that. So this thing. Oh, don't do that. The feet are gonna be pretty much straight for the next characters. I don't want to make banana legs or some shit like that. I could do that, but banana legs. But like this is gonna be much simpler to do that, and later on to scale it up to other characters as well. So this one is gonna be. Oh shit! I'm not sure if I can do that, but okay. I think I can. I can figure out something. How I can do that sort of thing. How I can duplicate this. Okay, I'm gonna delete that. And I'm gonna delete this joint here. And I'm just going to parent it. Ooh. No. Like this one to that one. So now I can mirror this joint. Skeleton. Mirror joint. Alright. And now I can just unparent these two. And they're both mirrored. Can even like do some mirror action for them. Pretty cool. Perspective view. I need top view. Top view for the fingers, boy. So only animations in Unity I did was GUI related. That's better way. Unity's animation system really sucks. Yeah, like it really depends. Like what kind of animations do you want to make? If you want to make just for like character animations, I would definitely tell you just don't do it anywhere else than in the package where you usually make your animations for the stuff. But yeah, new Unity system, new UI system on Unity also sucks. Yeah, that's true. Like I don't know, like there's certain things that really annoy the fuck out of me. Like I can't stand that shit. Just certain things, you know. From here. Alright, these joints are fucking huge. Can I just edit? Edit, select, modify? Modify? No, where can I see that? I think I can just change the animation joint size. Ooh, master button. Gonna be fun too. Okay, this is gonna be enough. But now all the other joints are just like super small. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to, or actually, I'm even gonna delete these fingers as well. So these joints, what if I do just, yeah, of course. Oh, and then you can select hierarchy, and that can be one. I don't know if I do this, select hierarchy, just one. Select hierarchy. Alright. Select all the hierarchies and give them one. Oh, two. I forgot that there's the magic master button. I just keep remembering stuff. Do you keep orientation of joints in the same directions? Like, for certain parts, yeah, but for parts that are like straight, I try keeping straight. Like I try keeping it as clean as possible. Or if like something goes like this, then I also try to align everything like together with the thing, you know. So like everything has its like flow. If it doesn't have a flow, then I don't know. It made me remember one of the No Man's Sky dude. Tell me more. What is that? What is about that? Top view? Okay. I'm gonna duplicate this. Move this one here. Duplicate it. So now I just work with the duplicates because this, I know that these fingers are gonna be just straight. If they're not, then we'll make them straight. Otherwise, it just doesn't fucking work. In this case, at least, like it's just better. Duplicate all these joints. Just move them a bit so they're in the middle of this body here. And this is like as an end joint. So for the fingers, I'm not gonna make controls for now, because I know that that's gonna change a lot. So I'm just gonna make the basic structure so I can still like change it. But otherwise, if you make controls, then that's a big pain in the ass, guys. I'll actually show you how I managed to set that up before. That's pretty fun. So for this one, I'm just gonna need 3 joints. Okay. So this one is gonna be, now I can actually parent them. Let's just try parenting these guys. Now I can rotate this dude. Ooh, sensitive as fuck. Come on, move this a little bit away. Or just give me the channel box. I actually don't have that much space here, and I have 3 screens. It's like fucking ridiculous. Oh, save. Now I need to save, that's for sure. Thanks, Greg. You're the best. New assets and characters. And this is gonna be character rig 01. Because I'm gonna have like 2 iterations of this. Most likely I'm gonna do a stream where I'm gonna finish one of the characters, and then I'll do a stream, or maybe already in the same stream, depends on how much time I'm gonna have. I'm gonna implement the rig, and then we can test it out and like maybe even do some animations. That's gonna be real cool. I'm really looking forward to that. And like here, the topology doesn't really support like anything. And this thing, yeah, like that. And the other one can go a bit outside. So actually now I can go ahead and just parent these. And let's work on the renaming as well. That's real fun. Renaming all these things. Alright. Cool. Let me move that. Just a bit back like this. So this one can also go a tiny bit forward. Alright. And all of these guys are going to go like that. And in between I'm going to put one of those flex chains. I do rig simple and max with cat rig. Yeah! Neurotny cut. Neurotichny cut. If I'm saying that correctly, that's like really hard to pronounce. Yeah, like neurotic cat rig. Nice, dude. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Alright, so naming these dudes. Also for the legs, I'm actually gonna have to do some more setup work, but that's for a bit later. So this is gonna be BBN. BBN. BN. L. Wrist. Ooh, just a second. You say it quite good. Alright, that's pretty cool. Thank you, man. Wrist. Is it gonna be even? Yeah, it's gonna be bound to the wrist. And this is gonna be BN L Pinky A01. Alright. Yeah, so that's gonna be the name of this buddy. Figured it out. Pinky B01. This is gonna be Pinky C01. And this is gonna be BEL Pinky D01. Alright, and that kind of naming convention, I'm just gonna keep it for the rest as well. I'm gonna show you one trick how it's really simple to then mirror this whole thing without like changing the names of that. Polish language is difficult. Where are you from? Ooh! We got people connecting here. That's pretty legit. Yeah, like Polish is quite difficult. It's kind of how I see it. It's kind of like Russian, but kind of a little bit like English, and it has like Latin letters. So that's like a real kind of interesting combo thing. Pretty nice. So this is gonna be BN middle. I know what I did wrong here. 25. Okay, I'm actually gonna delete this guy because here it's also BE tight, and also here I could actually reuse the. Okay. First things first, I'm gonna finish the hand, and then I'm gonna go back to the old joints that I made. And there's one trick that you can use if you're lazy like me to rename, like to not spend time to renaming the other side. Like there's an option there. Middle. So this is gonna be. I'm gonna copy this name. See? Where are you from? I'm from Latvia. Like originally I'm from Latvia, but I live in the Netherlands for already 5 years now. 5 years, yeah, now it's solid 5 years. Like last month, this month on the 19th, 5 years ago, I came to the Netherlands. That's fucking crazy. Like I was 19 at that time, now I'm 24. Now I'm 24. Shit, dude. Time goes real fast. So this is gonna be BE middle D01. Alright. Middle D. I'm gonna copy this name of the A, put it in the first again, and this is gonna be index. Yeah, like actually that's pretty crazy. You guys are like from everywhere. That's I really appreciate that. Like watching that, people even from Brazil or like Argentina, dude, what the fuck? Like that's crazy. Like from people from everywhere just joining. Thank you guys. Latvia, that explains why you read my name that good. Yeah, right? Like I don't know. I have that mix of English, Russian, and Latvian, so I can read all kinds of stuff. Except Dutch things. Like Dutch things are like impossible to read at some point. And I have a lot of fun with Dutch people here with that kind of shit. So that's D01. Let's just check it. Check it down the line. D, C, E, middle. Okay. Nice. That's pretty good. I got this good. Yeah, guys. Thanks a lot. If any of you guys like what we're doing, if you enjoy the stuff that we're making, make sure to hit that follow button and check it out in the description, like what kind of stuff we do. You can follow us on Twitter. We do a lot of cool shit. Yeah, so like every follow really helps us a lot. Like it's a lot of motivation and everything. Like, and every one of you is like an addition to the Hive. Reading Dutch is like choking hazard. Oh man. It's like, how could I say this? How could I put this in the best kind of way? Dutch is kind of like going to one place, but then going to another place, and then like, it's like when you read something in English, it goes like that, but when you're doing it in Dutch, it's like back and forth. So it's like, it's a bit tricky. But it's interesting, like, to see that flow of things. Like, it's, for me, it's fascinating, to be honest. Or, like, how their numbers are, is, like, 24 is 420, or 23, or 33 is, like they read it the other way around, so that's kind of interesting. I kind of enjoy that, to see some people struggle with that sometimes. So now I'm gonna move this up to the hand, and now what I can do. Okay, so here I fucked up a little bit, but there's B, like L, tie 2, and then there's tie 1, tie. I'm not sure how to pronounce that correctly. So this is gonna be R, O1, and this is gonna be shoulder RO1 as well. To the other side, okay. 1. Alright. And then there's this foot stuff. This is the foot stuff. What I'm gonna do is I need to duplicate this. This is gonna be real fun, I think. I enjoy doing this foot setup. So I can delete this piece, so we have a bigger joint here. And I can put its radius up to 0.2, let's say, or let's say a bit more, 1.5, something like this. And then I take this joint and I parent it underneath this foot joint here in the middle. So now you can see that it's basically parented towards that joint. So if I move this, then that also moves. I'll explain a bit later why it is like that. If Maya had any good rigging system for quadrupeds like Max, I would definitely work on Maya all the time. Well, I guess it's like you use predefined rigs, right? If you do that, like I guess maybe the new ones have a bit better. But if you know what you want, and if you understand how like all the constraints work and all that kind of shit, then you can make pretty much anything, I think, in my opinion. Okay, so let's work a bit on renaming this stuff. So this is gonna be our BNL ankle joint. Ankle on. This is going to be our driver joint DRV L foot 01. So it's going to be used to drive the stuff. And then this is the toe joint. This is going to be DE. Cat rig system in Max that allows you to make very fast rigs. You literally have just like make pelvis, make leg. Okay. But that's real cool actually. If you're used to that, why not? But not sure if it's only for humanoid meshes. Yeah, I'm also not sure. I never actually looked into those auto rigging systems. Like for real, I never really looked into that. But I think I should if I want to learn some more about this. Maybe there's some neat tricks that they do. So this is gonna be B. Yeah. But yeah, like I'm gonna look into that cat rig That sounds pretty fun. Auto rig in Maya is good for bipedal. Yeah, that's true. I've seen a lot of people do that, like use that system. It's pretty nice. At least the rigs are pretty okay, I guess. I'm sorry for yawning. I'm like just, yeah. I had a crazy weekend. L. Doe. Hold on. But I work with animals all the time, so it's pretty pointless for me. Yeah, exactly. Like if work where it's nicer for you, and eventually you can expand more to that. BE, and this is gonna be our L. No, this is gonna be BN. L foot 01. So this is like the foot joint. So this is the basic system that you need to make a foot roll. Like at least the joint setup. So I'm gonna parent this towards this piece. And okay, yeah, I'm gonna show you. Like, remember how this was L tie 02? So I'm gonna delete this guy. I'm gonna select this, and when you wanna skeleton mirror joints, so here you can choose where you wanna mirror across, and replacement names for duplicated joints. So what I'm gonna search for is the asterisk. So that's gonna look for anything that's before that. Underscore L underscore and an asterisk. So basically it's gonna look for underscore L underscores. And I'm gonna replace that with underscore L, no, underscore R underscore and star. And I'm gonna apply that. And let's see what turned out of this. Okay. 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 Didn't do shit. What the fuck did you do shit? What the fuck? Alright, let's try that again. Because that really should have worked. Yeah, like, search for, or maybe I'm just gonna, well, if I put it like this, then it's not gonna find shit. So if I select this, mirror that. Huh. This is real strange. Interesting. Just gonna try it again. If that doesn't work, then I'm just gonna rename it like with my own hand, whatever. It should find that stuff. And an asterisk works. I even tried that in Google. Google shit works like that as well. If you're curious about cat rig, you can check Meet the Experts series on official 3DS YouTube channel. I'll rejoin later. I have to download an entire retopo. Oh man, enjoyed that. I'm gonna see you later. Good luck, dude. Hope to see you soon. But yeah, like that YouTube. If you could give me a link, that would be really cool. I would really appreciate that. But if you can't, you can't. Maybe you can. Oh yeah, guys. If any of you want to, you can just drop in your portfolio here or something like that if you want other people to see it or something. That's much appreciated. And I guess you guys also, like, for you guys it's also nice, like, for other people to see your work. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rename these just real quick. I have a real cool tool as well for renaming, but I don't use it as often as I should. I think I like to challenge myself with writing all these letters, and like you get better at like mouse skills. Alright. So now we have that. I'm gonna unparent these dudes. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna parent this though. The head joint towards this guy. Yeah. I'm gonna save this. And I'm also gonna mirror this across. So I'm just gonna parent this. So what if I want to check out if it works on the shoulder, because this would be really bitch if I would have to rename all of these guys. Fuck. Well, okay. Fuck it. Maybe it's joint 22. I didn't even rename that one. Oh fuck. index. And this is gonna be L. Thumb. Hold on. Alright. Here you go, cat trick. Nice, thank you, man. I'm gonna check that out later. Thank you a lot. Like that's a real nice thing. Nice. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Alright, and this one is gonna be thumb B1. And this is gonna be thumb C, but also I'm gonna change the prefix to BE, so it's like a bind end joint. So we can move it like that. We can just select these three. Nice, that's gonna be perfect. And actually, I think I should just remove this from underneath here. That's a bit too much, maybe. Oh. Shift parent this guy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add just flexi planes in between here. As the hand is gonna move, maybe there's gonna be like a sleeve or something for one of the rigs, and I would like the whole thing to just follow with the hand and everything. So I think that's gonna be a real nice addition. Alright, so let's go ahead and add in those things. Just the flex chain one. Let's just check it, how this works. So everything's gonna be just a bit separate from each other, because why not, right? Like, we can do that. Oof. This chair setup is pretty hard today, but it's okay, I can deal with it. So this flex chain, I'm gonna just move it like this. Now let's make it a bit smaller. Just the global one. Rotate it. Ooh, damn. This is gonna be 90. 90. 0. So now we can actually call this moves. Alright. And I save it. No more changes to save. Nice. Thank you, Greg. You're you're a savior here for sure. So what we need to do is take these two joints here and grab this middle one and constrain and do a point constraint, and now it's in the middle. And now I can actually just remove the point constraint because you don't really need that. It's just there to help you get the mid position, so you can get like a midpoint of the two things with a point constraint. Damn, this sounds like Depeche Mode. Alright. This is gonna be right in the middle. And now I can do... If I do point constraint, actually this one towards this one, and constraint and do a parent constraint. This, oh, okay. The other way around, because you want the control to be parent constrained to the hip. So this is going to control this part. Constrain, parent. This is going to be controlling that. Okay, now I actually figured it out. You can parent constrain that too. So basically, if I move this, then you can see that that all of these things follow. If I just take this joint here, move it around, and also that part moves. And this also moves. I could actually, what I'm gonna do with this guy is I'm gonna do F8. So you press F8. I'm gonna go to curve control vertex. Oh. F8. So I can only select the components. And I'm gonna move this a bit outside. Alright. I'm gonna move it out towards the body a little bit. So actually you can adjust like every control of every guy, like in any way how you want to actually. So now I'm gonna be able to just move the twist, even if like I can't really couldn't really take the controller. So I just grab the controller out of there. So it's gonna be easier for the animator to find like if anyone else can animate this. Yeah. So like this, so you can actually like add that, just like in the older one, like. But there I had this ball thingy where you can do that kind of stuff. So that's also like in the old rigs. So I really like that functionality. So I just like decided to transfer it. All right, and yeah, let's see how I can. How this is actually gonna work with the feet. I have no idea how the fuck this should work with the feet. I'm actually going to delete this again, and I'm gonna the flex chain. I'm gonna rename this to flex chain. Flex chain. This is gonna be chest flex chain. And leave it like that. And afterwards, I'm gonna just clean up certain things, like so you can't see the controls or anything except this control and the joints that you actually need there. I should have actually made it one that is a bit smaller, like with just 3 joints maybe. Or I'm not even sure if that's gonna be necessary for the hands. But if the hand has like an actual mesh here at some point, maybe we're gonna have that. We discussed this. Then it would be nice if I could just like make it like a little bit like loose. So that, yeah, that's gonna come in handy. That's gonna be good. I'm gonna add in another flex chain, and now I'm gonna select these 2 joints, that joint, that control, the middle control, and let's just go to rigging, constraint, and do point constraint. Now I can remove that point constraint just for the position, just like we talked before, and I can just make it smaller. Yeah. So it's like this. So now also I'm gonna do a constraint, and I'm gonna do a parent constraint. So if I move this hand, then actually something that's gonna be here is gonna move together with it, and I can still stretch it and do whatever the fuck kind of things I want. And I think, so okay, I'm gonna do a constraint, and I'm gonna do an aim constraint. So this is gonna drive the aim constraint of this part. So let's just test it out how this would work. More than one object matches name. Question vector. Okay, that's interesting. So what if? Okay, let's just check it out. So now I actually would like this, because sometimes you can see just because of this thing not adjusting to this, and this thing not adjusting to that, and this thing also needs to be straightened out. So sometimes it kind of gets a little bit crooked, but that's just because of all the rotations. But that can be adjusted by the animator, but just that's an extra thing to take care of. And I would like this to be aim constrained towards this thing. Is it gonna work like that? Can I maintain offset? World up vector flex chain? No, I don't need a up vector. I just need a name vector. I think that's the z-axis. Yeah, that should be okay. Let's just add that. World up. Object up. No, I mean C now. Okay, let's just check it out now. Let's take this, and if I move it, then yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's exactly the kind of thing that I wanted. So that see, this control follows that control. So that's really cool. And actually, this one should also follow that, so it's always kind of centered. But I think it's nice to have that that extra control here, so I can actually twist it. And if I move this towards this, and this anyways, it rotates towards the hand. So that's kind of handy, I think. That's gonna be handy. And this always stands in the middle, so like that's just perfect. I'm gonna save this. Thanks, Greg, again for the save message. I read it again and I'm like, I need to save it. All right, so that works. So that's gonna be the hand. Ooh, we just need to zero all this out. Oh really? Just a rotation then. Fucked it up. Didn't fuck it up. All right. So like that's the thought behind the thing. So it's gonna work like that. And that's actually alright. So this is gonna work together like that real good. What if I move this? Wait, did I? No, I didn't. So basically this one is gonna be, this control should be point constrained towards the shoulder. Constraint and point constraint. So that it always follows the shoulder. Yeah. That's exactly what we want. This also follows. It's perfect. It's just perfect. I like that. At least for now, I think like the I know I'm the survivor, man. That reminds about saving. Savior. Yeah, dude. You save a lot of things here. Like you've saved most of the stuff, I think. Like most of the things, like references and all that kind of things. Like you really saved it. Oh, by the way, did I show you? I managed to texture all the things from the last stream. I'll show you a picture if you haven't checked our Twitter yet. Can I just open the picture somehow? Copy link to tweet. Oh, how does that look like? Can I just like? Is it gonna open? Oh yeah. Oh nice. Yeah. Okay. You can other guys can also take a look if you want it. Thanks, man. At least someone checks our Twitter now, I know. That's really cool, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So this one, I'm gonna have to rotate that one afterwards. Okay, I'm gonna add another flex chain in here. Thank you, man. I tried my best. I actually had like this lunch break in at the office, so I decided, yeah, I'm gonna just like make something so you guys can be happy. I tried my best. I really like how the apple turned out. That was pretty nice. All right, so as I'm just gonna make sure that all of these things are gonna be aligned as well. 0.1. 0.1. And I'm gonna remove that. Ooh, flex chain. Oh, and it added that to the whole fucking thing, didn't it? Well, okay, I can just rename this to... how can this be called? Hand. Arm. Arm. R. Flex chain. And this is gonna be arm. Arm. L. Flex chain. That's just flex chain? Alright. That yawn. That's fucking ridiculous. Alright. So now we again have this cool setup here. I'll just replicate that here as well. So this is gonna be constrain and parent constrain. And this is gonna be a point constrain. Alright. And this is gonna drive this aim of that thing. So if I move it up and down, alright, that's good. That's really good. I like this. And about the feet, like I'm not sure if there are gonna be any pants or something, but I think we're gonna just add like maybe just the joint works there. I think just that should be just okay. And I can actually, maybe I could even, so if I add a IK handle, so let's just see. Because I would like to have, if I have an IK handle, I would also like to turn it off. Like in the old version, this has an IK handle, so it basically just swings around the, and that was really nice. But I don't think I want that anymore. But okay, let's just try this out. If I do a front view, okay, and right view then. If I would do like this here, okay, that's really weird. This is a really weird thing. Like that. So let's say I'm gonna make an IK handle from this guy to this guy. Huh? That's really weird. Okay, let's just do this. So the only thing that I liked from the IK handle is that it gives me that it gave me this possibility of not going further, but also at the same time it kind of sucks because it doesn't allow it to go further. No, fuck it, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna add that. I'm just gonna parent this here. That's done. For what reason is this 0.5 and this is 1? Really? Are you kidding me? Let's do it bigger. Alright. So I'm just gonna parent it. So this is gonna be okay. Like that's gonna work. I believe so. It looks okay. It looks okay. Because then I can just yeah, like it doesn't really matter. I can always just do that. Whatever. So the legs are gonna have more free movement. I'm gonna have to do more with the curves. But that's alright. I think I like that better. So actually now we're done with the bone functionality. With the bones. Just the bones. Alright, so I think I'm going to start with the foot. With the foot, I'm gonna make like really simple hand controllers. I'm gonna actually take a look at what I did in the old ones, so I could like just take it to the next level with that. I like this. But I think now I want like something more that's a bit more round. Just a circle would be okay. And also for the feet, I think something similar. Just squares I think are gonna be okay. And for the head I think I'm gonna leave the same. For the center of gravity, this is kind of okay, but I think I'm just gonna do something else with that. And also the torso and the pelvis, I think I'm just gonna give like just circular things to them. That's gonna be okay. Keep it more simple, you know, just like a bit simpler. I'm gonna make a circle. Like for example, the hand. I'm just gonna do a circle. Minus 90. Just this should work already. Sometimes I do too much like stuff for certain things. So in our circles, and I'm gonna call this anim R hand O1, and this is gonna be anim L hand O1. If you made before you finish stream, then see you next time. Yeah, thanks man. I'll see you next time. Like most likely we're gonna be making some models, I think, or maybe I'm gonna make Roy stream. Who knows? But yeah, like keep posted on Twitter. Like most of the stuff I just like post on Twitter if something changes. If not, like we just keep on doing this thing that we do. And yeah, thanks a lot for joining in, dude. It was real nice seeing you. Good luck. I'll see you next week. Yeah, I maybe you're gonna see me. Maybe. I really hope so. Have fun, dude. Bye. See you, man. But alright, guys. With the rest of you, we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this baby boy. So, a circle. I'm not sure if like if I should do a square or something like that, maybe. Because also like, it doesn't really need that much stuff. It's pretty simple. And also around the head. Now I want it like a nimbus. So this is actually nicer than what it used to be. I'm gonna do F8. Move it up. So what I like to do. Hey Maro, how's it going, dude? Came back? Oh, you guys just swapped. At first I was like, oh, okay. But thanks for coming back, man. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. So just like a circle kind of thing around the head. That's gonna be enough. So like the main extremes are gonna have just like simple shapes. So it's more. I start thinking more about like how it should be simplified in a way, you know. And I'm gonna do control vertex, and I'm gonna do F8. Can I do? Yeah, I can. Of course I can. Oh, really? Okay, now I can. So what I do is I take the control and I just snap it to where I want it to pivot from, and then I move the rest of the points. Like sometimes that's nicer. Like I really enjoy doing that kind of stuff. Just snap here. Just make it a bit nicer shape. So something like this for the legs. Nice. I think this is pretty cool. Could do some more shape kind of stuff. Yeah, something like this, I think, for a leg should be okay. So we just want to have like simple shapes for everything. And then you use the controller to animate instead of moving and rotating all the bones. Yes, exactly. So you just use the controllers instead of like if you move all the bones, that's like quite of a hustle, I think, right? You've done that before, right? So you know how much actually work that is. So I'm gonna make it just this big. So if I put, oh, okay, just reference mode. Something like this. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. First twice template mode, because I don't need the, don't really need that mesh here now. I just want to see how it's gonna look. So, okay. Yeah, like, because otherwise, sometimes it becomes a lot of work. So you want to just have as less as possible, I think. At least I try doing as less of those things as possible, just like keeping it to a minimum. And I'm gonna freeze the transforms of each of these buttons. So that transform is there. If I'm gonna move it, then also that's gonna move, and also this is gonna move together with that. And this is gonna move also, and I'll show you a way how you can just quickly attach, like so in a clean way you can attach the control to the bone and shit like that. So that's gonna be really easy as well. So this is, for example, it starts here, so it just like it's also gonna rotate like that from there, and you can also move it from there. So that's really nice thing. And this is also gonna move from there. Pretty nice stuff. So what I need more is one more, which is gonna be for the torso. And one more, which is gonna be for the bottom. Alright. F8. That's gonna be for the middle. For the pelvis. And afterwards I'm gonna work on renaming all of them. Alright. Select all of these. And also make it smaller. Take it a bit to the middle. Make it a bit smaller. Yeah. Kinda like that. It should be okay. Alright. And so the chest flex chain, I think I'm gonna turn off this curve in the middle. So you like it's still gonna curve, but the thing is that it's not gonna be like I'm watching the Twitter of you guys and saw the old woman. It made me remember a character from a game we were working on. Oh really? Dude, that's really funny. Nice to hear that actually. Like yeah, like I like making characters, and this was one of the characters that we kind of thought of that we've always wanted in a game, but we never had the chance to actually just make something like that. So we thought, fuck it. Because also at first we were thinking about like template. Can I disable just this node? I think I should be able to do just that for the node itself. For the shape at least. Object display, visibility. Nice. Thank God. But yeah, like we thought about, yeah, maybe it shouldn't smoke, maybe it shouldn't do this, maybe it shouldn't do that. Like we're gonna have to limit a lot of these things, and then we thought of like, fuck it, we can just do it anyways. And that's really nice, like that we figured that out. And I think I can just turn off the visibility of these. Can I? Does it remove? Okay. So actually, if I just turn off the visibility of these guys, then everything still works. Everything still works. That's real cool. Now I'm only left with the things that I actually need, just the middle joints, this thing, and also this stuff here. I also need to do the same for these two dudes. So just go to the attribute editor, just turning off the visibility of the node. Nothing too hard, at least. So just so if one of your animators pops in, he doesn't fuck up anything. I've had that so many times that they just like go through a hierarchy where they're not supposed to be. Just goddamn, just use the goddamn controllers. If you can't see it, don't use it. Add a flypaper to her, like, you bastards, get out of my kitchen. Yeah, we actually added like voiceovers for that kind of shit as well, so that's gonna be real funny. But I'm not sure how good voiceovers are gonna work in this game. But we're gonna see that, like, eventually. That's gonna be real cool, I think. Oh, nice. See, you followed us on Twitter. I'm gonna follow you back. Thanks, man. That really means a lot to me. Like, each and every follow is like just like something like, damn, they followed us. Like, we actually do something that means to some other people. You know? I really appreciate that. And I also need to turn off these chains here. This line, or maybe actually this spline can stay. That's okay for both, just so I know what's going on. Like if the chain is not working or something, that I can see it. But other than that, I think, yeah, this is pretty legit. Everything can move now, at least I think. Alright, now let's just add so that this can actually move this thing. So what I do always is I go to my rigging tab, and you can do a locator. So like a locator is something that's real nice to use. 0.2, like the local scale is a bit too much. So what I do is I just parent it to the joint where I want it to be. I zero out all the necessary things, so it actually goes to the position. I unparent it, so now I have the location of it. And what I do is I just grab the locator. So the locator is going to be the driver of this thing, and I just do a constraint and a parent constraint. And now I grab the locator and parent it underneath the control. See? And now you can work it out. Now you can move that part. And I'm gonna call this anim head 01. So I hope this can help you out as well at some point. Like if you want to make a rig or something, then this is a real nice control that you can use. For the feet I'm gonna leave out for now. That's gonna be the last thing I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna start with that in a bit. Like that's gonna be most work today that's gonna be done, I think. Like that's also the hardest thing that I'm doing for this rig. I don't want to do like anything super hard or something. So just one, I think all the controls. Oh, global controller as well. I need a global controller. I'm gonna do my own rig. What did I do for the previous one? So I'm gonna do the same kind of like arrow kind of thing. Alright, grab this guy, and I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh no, not a Bezier curve. Forget about it. I'm gonna do a linear. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, like that. And then you can just like make it smaller or bigger, how much you want to. Make it like this. A bit Alright. Just gonna keep it there. And freeze these transforms. Back. Snap the pivot point to the center. Freeze the transforms. And I'm gonna call this anim global. Alright. And I also would need another one, actually. How much of these do I have already? Circle. I'm gonna rename these as well. Pelvis. One. Then the next one is gonna be anim chest. One. I'm also gonna do some interesting dynamic parenting stuff. I think that's gonna be real nice as well for this rig. Anim R leg on. This is gonna be anim L leg on hand. Alright, this is pretty nice. This is already going somewhere. I like this. And I'm gonna add a no, I'm gonna do that later. G, don't need that. Need an empty group. This is gonna be GTR, anim, GRP, anim, on. And that's where afterwards I'm gonna just add in all of these controls. And I can also like scale this guy, but that's for later. So let's do some more of these controllers for these two guys, and also for this main chest, so we can actually do something with the rig. So that's gonna be real nice, I hope. General polygons, grab sources, just this guy. Locator 2.2. Shift parent that buddy. I'm gonna add this. So the locator is gonna be driving the hand. So I constrain, parent constrain. And you can see that like this actually drives it, and it even moves this thing. And that also you can see that the shoulder joint that was added there, it also moves together with the thing. So that's real perfect. This is real nice. So now I can actually grab this locator and just parent it underneath the controller. Alright, make another locator, parent it underneath, zero out all of the things, and also do the scale. The scale is a bit too big, so I'm just going to put it for 0.2. And the locator is going to drive the hand and constraint, a point constraint. Ooh, what happened? Yeah, the locator first needs to be unparented. Oh, and not to forget also about the naming of each locator. LOC, DRV, L, and O1. Oh. And O1. LOC, DRV, head, O1. Just renaming them real quick. DRV, R, and O1. Alright, and this locator, okay, I'm just gonna drive this. This is gonna drive that thing. So I'm gonna constrain and a parent constraint, and then actually if you move this dude, then all that moves with it. Alright, so I'm gonna just parent this dude underneath the shape. So grab the shape and everything moves together. Perfect. So what I could also do is actually color them afterwards. But first things first, I'm gonna add these two controllers, and then I'm gonna finish off with the colors, and then let's do the foot rig. The foot rig is gonna be the most interesting part, I think. But this is really small. Why the fuck can't I move this to be a bit bigger? I'm not sure actually even if I need the timeline today. Why the fuck is there a timeline? Okay, so I need two more locators. So locator 2, and this one's gonna be parented underneath this guy. Let's do 0. So why is this? What is this rotation? Just 0. Alright. Well, never mind. Let's just open this guy, and there was a locator. And this locator is zeroed out. So I'm just gonna go back and unparent this. So that's the locator that's gonna drive this chain. So basically the locator, and then grab the chain. Come on. Yeah, and constraint. Do a parent constraint. And then this locator can be just easily parented underneath this control shape. So now it can actually move everything. You can rotate this dude. And make the shape a bit more interesting so you can actually see the rotation. Where does it rotate and all that kind of stuff? Can I? Okay. I'm gonna need a little bit of control vertices, and I'm gonna press F8 to just be able to grab the components, make it just a tiny bit bigger. Something like this. Alright. Just move it a bit forward as well. And these two guys, just scale them in, move them backwards a bit. So I actually like this kind of shape a little bit better. So I'm gonna press F8 again. That's gonna allow me to just grab the object. So now I can actually check it out. If I rotate it, then also you can know which way you're rotating, not just like if you rotate up and down. So you also know that kind of stuff. That's nice. So let's just work on this one as well, so it's a bit more different. All right. Alright, move it a little bit forward. Alright, nice, that actually works as well. And I'm gonna press F8 so I don't select anything else. So I can just select the things that I need and move it a bit forward as well. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. Maybe there are gonna be other characters that are even bigger than this one. Then I'm gonna have to just adjust the controls for them. Press F8 so I can go back to selection mode, and that also works. Now it just needs the functionality. So I'm just gonna drop a thingy with 0.2 and parent it right underneath that buddy. 0. Unparent this. This is going to drive the pelvis. Constrain and a parent constraint. So So now this actually drives that stuff. That's pretty cool. Dude, it's me. I'm on the bus now. Oh, dude, it's me. I'm on the stream now. Oh, cool, dude. Then I'll see you in a bit. That's Roy, by the way, guys. That's alright. I'm actually almost done. I just need to finish the feet, and then that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it, I think. I'm gonna start in a second with that as well. So this can be parented towards this. You can actually do this now. That's pretty cool. So actually the feet are independent from the pelvis, but now it looks like it's the other way around. But like if I move this, then the feet actually move together with it. But I'm gonna make it kind of like as an IK kind of setup, that it's gonna follow, but not really. Yeah, see you in a bit, man. So this rotates. It's gonna be cool. This also follows. That's really cool. And then this also is doing the same thing. So that's really cool. So later there's gonna be like face stuff. Then I'm gonna add like specific joints for specific places and that kind of thing, and that's gonna be real nice as well. But okay, so now I think let's do some coloring, and I'll hide some of these things, like let's say these locators. No one ever needs them, like no one ever looks at those. So I'm just gonna go and zero this out so that's not visible. But the thing is that you can still move it and everything. It's just that it's not visible there. So one thing as well, what I like to do is always change the I think I'm gonna stick with the color scheme that I used here. Red on the left and blue on the right. The other way around. So it's actually really nice to see a different kind of color on each of them. So what I do is just I do it on the shape, so it doesn't. If you parent something underneath it, then it doesn't get the color as well. Do an RGB, and this is gonna be red. Done. So you get that red color. And also this thing, I think I'm gonna give it. But this has the color somewhere else. Override. And if I would give this like a vague red color, so if I give it red, I'm gonna give it a bit more that kind of more light. So it's like it's for that part, but not really. All right, and I'm gonna make this one. This is gonna be blue. Completely blue. Done. And then this one. Oh damn. Oh what? Why didn't you? Apply to the shape then. Done. A little bit more saturated though. So it's really, you can really tell that, yeah, this is blue. Or something like this. Alright. That works. Alright, and then I'm gonna give this guy also the same kind of color, but a bit more to the white. Alright. Pretty nice. This music is just depressing. Oh, no, go back. Oh nice, this is much better. I like this music a bit better. Alright. And for the center, what kind of color did I use here for the center? Yellow. Yellow. Yeah, yellow actually works. Like, cause we're Twisted Hive. And like yellow is like honey, so why not yellow? Suits well, right? Damn, what is this music? This playlist always starts like so nice, but then eventually turns like really weird. Alright, this is gonna be yellow. That's it, done. Alright. And this one needs to be a different color though. The mid bend. It's gonna be more towards like, something more pink. That it's like a special kind of thing, you know? Maybe those are also should be pink. But no, I'm gonna leave it like this because that's more consistent. That's like a special controller. Alright, and I would also actually need to, if I could add a circle. No, a circle shape. Sections. What if I could give it 16 sections and actually make the center of gravity just like this one? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it more divisions. So this is gonna have 32. Control vertex, and I'm gonna press F8, and I'm gonna select every second one. Alright. Alright. Let's just check it. This and that. And these things and all of this stuff. And then just let's push it outwards. Yeah, it actually looks pretty okay. Like, this is a pretty interesting shape. I'm gonna keep it like that. I could have actually copied it from the other one, but I can just make it again, right? Why not? Alright. And then I can put this in between both of these two controllers. This one and this one. Ooh, come on. Let me select that other one. And let's just do a constraint and a point constraint. And it's exactly in the middle of both of those. Because both of those are going to be parented underneath the center of gravity. Like, it's nice to have just that one controller there, to be honest. Alright, and from the nerve circle there's this constraint. I don't need that. Damn, this is pretty intense, so let's see if there's something else. Oh, this is nicer. I like this a bit better. Nice. I'll meet the experts, okay. That's that cool cat rig. I'm gonna check that out afterwards. Alright, and this is gonna be anim COG01. Alright. I'm gonna make it a bit smaller. Freeze its transforms. Actually need to check if all the parts are clean for this dude. For all these buddies. So like what's really important, what I usually keep my eye out is if these values are clean. Because later on I need to definitely clean that as well. Okay. So those are pretty okay. But here, these two, the chest, so locator, LOC, DRV, chest, all one, and then I can take the chest and I'm just going to do a freeze transforms, and then the chest can go right underneath there. Alright. Also the same for the pelvis. This locator needs to disappear so I can freeze the transforms. So LOC, DRV, pelvis, all one, so that can go underneath this. So the legs don't have that yet, and the global also doesn't have anything, and the chest and the pelvis, both are going to go under the center of gravity. Nice. That works pretty good. Perfect. Alright, so ankles and the feet. How is this gonna work? This is gonna be some really hard piece of work actually. This is the most complex thing that I usually do for any of my rigs. Well, not the most complex, because they're like, for example, the flex chain that I make, that's more complex than this, but it depends, like what you find hard for yourself. So what we need is this foot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a locator setup for all these pieces. So each of these things is gonna have a locator. Also, there's gonna be a locator for the heel, for example. So ankle, foot, toe, and a heel, and then all of them are gonna drive each other. So basically, the foot drives the ankle, and the toe drives the foot, and the heel kind of drives the rest in a way. Like it already like basically drives everything, and yeah, that's pretty much the setup. Let's just start doing it, right? So first things first, I'm gonna make a locator. I'm gonna make it much smaller, 0.2. Oh, really? And now that doesn't work. How does that not work? Alright. So what I do is I'm just gonna parent it underneath the foot. Hey! Masturbator and Masterplay. Hey guys, how's it going, dude? Thanks a lot for joining in, dude. Much appreciated. How's it back in the Netherlands? Like it? glad to see you here, man. So alright, so here's the locator there. What I need to do is I'm gonna just take it and snap it towards this guy. Are there two joints? Are there different positions there? Because I need it to be like right exactly there. So basically it's in the center. I'm gonna duplicate it, and then I'm going to parent it towards this one. Zero it out, and where this is gonna go, it's gonna go right at the top here. And then there's gonna be another one, which I'm gonna just drag back to the heel. I'm gonna make these visible. So this is like where it should be. Actually, I'm just gonna align it together with the, yeah, like here. This should be okay. Alright. So now I actually need to take all of these guys and unparent them. So I have all these 4 locators, which are all aligned to the foot. Pretty nice. So now I'm gonna just rename them. LOC, DRV. This is L, ankle, on1. And there's the second one. That's the LOC, DRV, L, foot, on1. And then we're gonna have the toe, LOC, DRV, L, toe, on1, without the capital. And then there's gonna be LOC, DRV, L, and that is the heel. How would you call heel? The double E? Yeah, heel. Just like in skateboarding, there's heel flip. Heel flip. Just gonna actually look that up. Okay. Yeah, that's how you write heel. Alright. Yeah, sometimes I get lost in that. So those are the locators. I'm gonna set them up like that. So what we need to do is we need to make clean groups on top of it. So basically now it has this, all this dirty stuff, all this dirty stuff, all this dirty stuff, all these dirty things. So basically I need to make groups on top of them. What are those? Are locators. So basically I make bones and then I drive the bones with locators and all kinds of constraints to get more control. I'll show you. This is gonna be actually really cool. Like you see now, I can't really do a lot of stuff. Like if I rotate this joint, nothing happens. If I rotate this joint, only this part moves. Just this moves. So now I'm gonna be able to actually have a foot roll. So this is gonna be like a foot roll system for, like, you know how when you take a step, like your foot does this, like it kind of bends. So I'm gonna make that kind of a functionality for this. So just in a couple of seconds, I need to make empty groups on these guys. So I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. I made 4 groups, empty groups, 4 empty groups. Shift parent those guys, and this is gonna be GRP. Ankle, ankle, ankle on. GRP, foot on. GRP, toe on. And this last one is gonna be GRP, heel on. I could actually make an automatic foot roll system, but I'm gonna do that off the stream because that's gonna take some more time. But yeah, like I'm gonna just finish the foot rolls for both legs, and then we're gonna be done with this stream. I'm gonna show you just this super cool thing that I wanted to show you guys, because I've been doing this for quite a long time, and like I think that like a lot of people don't know about these techniques and that kind of shit. So I'm just gonna make sure that you guys know about this stuff too. Add that control there. So now if I check, and both of these are exactly the same, so if I add the heel to the heel group, then it's zeroed out and it still has the same location, but now all the dirty stuff is on top of the group. So that's how you can just like make nice grouping stuff. So the toe, the foot underneath that. Actually should make a mel script for these sort of things. That would be really legit. So now I should just take all of these groups and I zero out their locations and all that, and unparent them. And then I take the ankle and I parent it to the ankle, foot to the foot, toe to the toe. So now I have all these guys inside of groups. So all of them are clean. So later on, if I want to, I can add some more functionality to them and it's still gonna stay like it should stay. So that's like a really nice thing. If you want to add like some more like driven keys towards them, then it's nice to have like clean transforms. Like that really comes in handy. Alright. So groups are made. Now I need to parent them. So parenting is gonna work like actually the ankle didn't even need that. So basically you take the ankle and you need to put it towards this locator here, the foot locator. So that's under the foot locator. You can actually delete this ankle group. So you have the foot locator, and now you select the group of the foot, and that's going to be underneath the toe. Yeah, underneath the toe, and then the toe group underneath the heel. Alright, so now you can get an idea how this is going to work. So if you move just the heel, then the heel moves. If you move the toe, then the rest of that moves together. And if you just move this, then you can move the, so it actually like kind of like moves together. But the locators are real huge. I'm just gonna change their local scale to something a bit smaller. 0.1. Otherwise I can't see shit. So that's pretty much how that works. It's pretty simple, right? So that's that setup, and what you do now, if you want to do this, like I'm just gonna help you out, guys. If you ever want to, you can actually go to YouTube and check this out again if you want to. Then you can follow step by step if you want to, and you can make your rigs as well. So, and this is gonna be real fun. The ankle like needs to be point constrained towards this thing. I actually have a small cheat sheet here that I dissected one of my rigs before that I made, and I actually made sure that I would be able to make this. Otherwise, like I don't know if I could do this on the stream. Like that would be real crazy. So okay, we're gonna have the ankle bone is gonna be orient constrained towards this. Ooh, yeah, the ankle bone, and this one is gonna have an orient constraint. And then we're gonna grab the joint in between here, the middle one, the driver, and I'm gonna do the same for this one. Orient. Ooh. No? Are you sure about that? Can I maybe maintain the offset? Because I know that this one yeah, it's okay if it moves like that. Only afterwards it's gonna... Oh yeah. So this joint needs to be point constrained to this guy. Because I didn't... Like, usually I have an IK handle, and then the IK handle is moved towards that. But now we need to actually point constrain that. So now if I'm gonna grab this guy, then you can already see like how it's gonna move, that it moves towards that point. But this needs to be constrained. Yeah, I did it the other way around before. So now you can actually move the toe, and you can also do the foot roll. So that's pretty dope. This is really cool, like really cool setup to have. I actually really enjoy this kind of stuff. And then you can move it like this as well, from the heel. So that's like really dope. This is the dopest setup that I know that can be done with this kind of shit. Alright, and yeah, that's it for the foot roll. Now the only thing that we need to do is make sure that we have controls for this. So I'm gonna make an herb circle, which I'm going to parent underneath this guy. Alright. Rotate it 90 degrees. Oh hey Luaf, how's it going, dude? Long time no see. Like you dropped right into a real fun moment now. I think we're making character rigs, like a new character rig, which is gonna be much nicer than the old one. Actually, at least I'm looking really forward for this. So I'm working currently on a foot roll. Oh, glad to see you, dude. I'm glad to hear you too, man. I heard like that you joined in a couple of weeks ago when Roy was streaming, and you were like, "Who the fuck is this?" I actually expected that kind of reaction from a lot of people, but that's okay. You can check out No Copyright Sounds on YouTube if you want to. The songs are not copyrighted. Okay, that's pretty cool. Thanks a lot. If you could give me a link, towards that, I would be really thankful for that. So now, what can be done is that this thing can be orient constrained towards that thing. There was a man with a cat. Yeah, that's Roy. That's my colleague. That's the co-founder of Twisted Hive. We both made Twisted Hive, dude. And Dirty Wall. This is actually the same Dirty Wall, but look how good he did. Like, it's all clean and he polished it. He's a good dude. He knows what he's doing. My partner in crime, so to say. Yeah. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna open all of this stuff. How the fuck am I supposed to do this? I can't remember this part though. Here? Where is this guy? No. I hope that's not gonna break it, but I think that this should. Okay. But I think I'm gonna do just the constraint of this dude. Why is this underneath there? That's really strange. But now I'm gonna freeze the transforms of this dude, because it should be clean. Like it can't be like with oh, if I take this dude, take it under here, unparent it, freeze the transforms, and then I unparent this guy, then it kind of has the rotation of the thing that I need to, but fuck it, I think, fuck this. That I just need this to be orient constrained. No, don't edit, don't go to rigging, go to constraints and go to orient. Maintain offset. Point, no. Orient constraint, and then I can do maintain offset, and then I can add this. And then I have this thing that I can move, and I have my foot roll. So that's perfect. I actually really like this kind of setup. Let's see this in action. Like let's see how this looks like when you actually have this guy running. So we're gonna take this joint and this joint, and then we're gonna do a skin and bind skin. So actually later on you can use this joint to drive a foot bend. But what you can also do is that you can, yeah, because of the skinning. But this is basically the setup, how it works. That you can actually bend the foot. Like the people who already joined into the other animation streams, like Luav, most likely you were there, and also Masterplay, you were there. Like this is something that I really needed. Like, I mean, this is legit stuff. And then you can also like do it like that. It's pretty legit stuff. You can even like, oh damn, pretty interesting how it moves now. Alright, so let's just template this again, and I'm gonna finish it off, because now you can really see like all the how all the stuff should work. I think even that this needs the same kind of treatment as all of these pieces. If I could do that, that would be just perfect, I think. The foot. If all of this would be underneath those things, but that's not. So what if I do? Ah, okay. So basically, I can just put the NURB circle underneath the foot group, and then the toe control under the toe group, and then the heel thing under the heel thing. And then afterwards, oh shit, yeah, now everything comes back to me. If I add them underneath those groups, then later I can use these groups to drive like an automated animation. Check it out later if you want. Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I wanted you to drop in that link so I can just check it out later. I already have some links that I need to check from you guys. So thanks a lot for that. Actually, I really appreciate that. All right. So this is pretty cool. I really enjoy this kind of stuff. So what I could also make is I need polygons of my own. I need to make a heel control. Check out this. Check this out later. Foot rolls by nodes in Maya. Okay. Would like to see this kind of stuff. Yeah, like with nodes you can also make it. Like there's so many ways actually how to do this stuff, but I found this to be the, like for me it's the easiest. I'm gonna show you actually on the other side also, like how that stuff works, because you dropped in right as I finished it. Okay, I'm gonna make this. So one is gonna be like that for the heel. All right. Center the pivot point. Move it towards that thing. And this one is going to be also centered. And also move it there. All right. Hey man, how's it going, dude? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Working out nice.
So if you don't mind, I'm gonna work here. Yeah.
No. Well, I'm gonna be done in like half an hour. Then you can do that.
Take your time.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
That would be funny. It would be like shit. Nah.
Actually got a nice setup this way.
Yeah, right. A lot of
Cable management.
a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty neat. I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Take this stuff in a bit. Can I use your phone?
Yeah. Here you go. All right. So this is gonna be the heel. I'm just gonna make it a tiny bit smaller in this direction, and like that. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like there. All right. And now this other piece. All right. I'm gonna make the shape a bit smaller, just a tiny bit like this. And now just much smaller. And right here.
Oh, this photosphere, that's not the one that I wanted.
Alright, and move it back in here. So basically now we have this thing, which is going to be driving the heel. So I can actually give it a point constraint like that. No, an orient. So do orient constraint. On this one, it's going to drive this thing. So that's also going to have an orient constraint. Now I'm going to rename them. Anim L toe 01. The other one is going to be anim L heel 01. Alright, so now we have those two dudes. So now I can actually move the toe, and I can actually move the heel. But now I need to work on the parenting. So the parenting underneath the toe group, underneath the heel group. So actually now when I move the heel, then the whole leg is going to move towards it. And I can still use these to add some extra movements if I want to. So that's pretty cool. Like, gives a lot of freedom.
The normal camera.
It took you so much. Like you can just double click the power button, then it goes to that mode. Nice. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
All right, so this is the basic setup for the foot roll. That's how it works, and it only took me 10 minutes. That's pretty legit. Alright. So now I'm gonna color code all these babies, I think. And this heel, I think I can just put it underneath the leg group. So now, it works like an IK handle. So what if I move this? See? Now the leg also stays in position. So that's kind of cool. So that everything's taken care of. Afterwards, I'm going to show you how to actually add that back. So I can have this. Come on. So I can actually have this kind of movement that the other leg has together with this leg. But now I want it to just stay still in this position, and like, okay, let's say now I want to move it up from the heel. Now I want this to move a little bit from the toe, and so, that sort of things. Then I can do the roll as well. So that's pretty legit. I'm gonna save that. When is the stream gonna end? Am I late? No. That's cool, dude. I'm gonna end in like a couple of minutes though, but it's okay. Ooh, I'm gonna start from the beginning. I looped the soundtrack. Nice. All right. So now I'm gonna work on this guy. I'm just gonna make sure that this has a blue. Let's give it a blue color. So if I change this blue, done. Really, guy? But it does make it green though. So I guess it. So if I change it to RGB and then all of them change. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Then I don't need to do anything else. That's cool. That it all has already that color. Now I just need to go ahead and like turn off the visibility of all these locators. And off. Ooh. But it's not the. Let me go back. So I can't just turn off the locators, right? Because why then? That's interesting. That if I turn off this locator, because this locator doesn't have anything underneath it. Oh no, it does. It's the toe. But that's underneath the group. So if I turn this off, what the fuck? Oh yeah, because the rest is underneath it, so I can't do that. So those locators are gonna stay at least for now. Or, oh yeah, you can go to the attribute editor and ankle shape, object display, and turn off the visibility of them. Because I don't really need them to be visible, right? Alright. Oh damn. Alright, people start needing me already. Alright, so this leg is done. Let's do this other leg. The only thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna duplicate them. Just duplicate the controllers. And I'm going to group them, and let's do a scale -1. Because oh okay, I also didn't. Yeah, of course I didn't clean them up. That's real nasty. What I did. This is not good. Because now if I delete the history, then it fucks it up. Alright, I'm gonna have to just delete those orient constraints. Did it? Yeah, like that's okay. So now I'm just gonna freeze freeze the transforms, and this is anim foot 01, L foot 01, foot roll 01. Alright, so now I can actually work on the, yeah, I need to again do all the constraints. So it's going to be under the foot, toe is going to be under the toe group, heel is going to be under the heel group. So they don't touch, but they drive each other. Hey, Swee Hendrik, are you from Sweden? Just wondering. How's it going, dude? I'm making some crazy rigs today. Some crazy rigs. Constraint. And constraint on this, and the toe is going to be driving the toe locator, and the heel is going to be driving the heel locator. Alright, so if I move this, then the toe works, and if I move this, then the heel works, and if I do the roll, then the foot rolls as well. Perfect. That's just what we need. Just what we needed. So now I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, really? How come is that like that still? Well, okay. Just gonna delete those constraints. Because I think I should have given these some kind of also the same treatment as I did for the locators, but I think I can just do this. I can freeze the transforms. But if I freeze the transforms, then I'm gonna fuck up the... Oh no, I'm not gonna fuck up anything. I'm just gonna freeze the transforms. That's gonna be okay. So the heel is driving the heel. I'm gonna do the constraint, turn constraint. Toe is driving the toe. Foot roll is doing the foot. Alright. Yeah, and it works. It works perfectly. And all of them are also clean. So that's the main thing that I always want to have, like clean controls here. Alright, so one foot is done. Now let's move to the other side. So first things first, what we need to do is I just need to add locators. So hey, also shout out to all the people who just joined in. Thanks a lot for joining in today, guys. We're almost done today, but you can just like chill out and like talk something. If you have any questions, always ask or whatever, and enjoy the show. So I need just locators. So I just need locators. 2. So basically this locator is going to be parented to the ankle bone. So this is going to drive the ankle. Parent it, zero out these values, and just unparent this now. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to parent it towards this driver joint in the middle. So it's exactly in the middle here. Shift parent that, and then I'm going to duplicate it and parent it towards this joint that's here. And now I'm going to zero out all the values, unparent it, and I'm going to snap it towards this toe, so it has the rotations of the middle. So basically the ankle gets driven by the middle gets driven by the toe, and the toe gets driven by the heel, and the heel drives the whole foot. This night at 2 AM I went out with my bro, and we didn't even know what's the time. Oh, that's pretty cool though. How did you like it? Like, it's pretty chill in Enschede actually, so that's nice. And I'm gonna duplicate the fourth one, and I'm just gonna drag it back here. So we're gonna have a heel control as well. Alright, now I'm gonna rename all these guys. OLC DRB. R ankle, ankle, O1, and this is going to be LOC, DRV, R. It was lonely and we walked like 15-20 minutes. That's pretty okay. That's nice. Why not? Foot O1. I also do that, like, but I take longer walks usually, like in the evening especially. I don't know, like it's a thing of mine, I guess. I like the atmosphere in the city and all that kind of stuff. Talked and walked. I'm sorry. But that's nice. Like, I hope you enjoyed that. DRVR, heel. At least I like that kind of walks. Like just walk and talk. I like walking in general. Like that's my jam. So like, okay. So what we need is these locators to be have clean transforms. I wish to use them later. So it's really nice to actually have them clean. So what I'm gonna do is I'll make 3 groups, and all of these groups are gonna be unparented, and they're gonna be parented underneath, for example, heel. One is gonna be under the toe, parented, and one's gonna be under the foot. And all of these guys need to be cleared out from their transforms. And then I'm gonna unparent them. Oh shit. And I'm gonna also rename them. So GRP, foot, on, R foot. GRP, R, foot, on. Oh, that's a toe. Alright, now I'm starting to already lose focus. This takes a lot of focus to be able to talk to you guys, and also manage to make this technical stuff today. And this is gonna be R heel on. Alright, so now I know exactly what these are, and so basically the locator has all these values, and the foot group underneath that also has like zeroed out values. So what if I swap them around? So if I drop the foot out, the foot has exactly the same transforms as the foot. Like the group has the exact same as the as the locator. So what we do is I just drop the locator underneath the foot, and it works the same way, that the foot is zeroed out. So they have like 0 zeros. Everything's 0. Alright, so the same thing we want to do to the rest of them. So the heel, the naming. So the heel locator underneath the heel, and the toe underneath the toe. So now, let's just work on some parenting. So what are we gonna do? What is this group? Really? What is this then? What is that then? If I delete this, what if I don't? Oh, these are just gonna be the controllers. So I'm gonna rename these as well. Foot roll. So I guess I'll see you at the end of this week on Saturday, Masturbator. Master Play. I'm gonna see you in at the end of the week. That's gonna be real cool, dude. I hope you're excited. I'm pretty excited too. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unparent these dudes, and I'm gonna freeze their transformations. My own unfreeze transforms. I'm excited, and you're also excited. I'm happy to hear that, dude. So the ankle. Actually, I need to point constrain this. So this is gonna. So basically, this one drives the whole foot. All right. So this ankle, we can put it underneath the toe. No, not the toe, but the heel, the foot. Underneath the foot. Ooh, what's up with my mouse? Oh, nice, works again. So basically then, if I move the mouse, if I move the foot, then it already gives the roll. See, it kind of like gives the roll to that. All right. Foot. So the foot group is going to be under the toe. The toe group is going to be under the heel. All right. So that's how it works. That's like a pretty simple setup. All right. The toe can move that part, and then this thing moves that thing. All right. But now just one thing that I need to do, and oh, all right, dude. I'll see you later. I'll see you on Saturday, most likely already. And yeah, have a fun week, and make sure to have fun. Enjoy your time. Enjoy the cool weather, dude. Like, it's gonna be real nice. It's just gonna get better. All right. So now I'm gonna work a little bit more on the constraints. So this locator needs to drive this bone. So I'm just gonna do an orient constraint. This one needs to be this locator should drive this one. Constraint, orient constraint, and that's it. And we're done with that. So now if I move this, moves the whole thing. If I move this, moves that. Now I just need to connect the controls, and then it's gonna be okay. All right, perfect. I like this. I really like this. All right, so the foot roll needs to be under the foot one. The toe needs to be underneath the toe one. Tap, tap, tap. And the heel needs to be underneath the heel. And if I just grab these dudes, now I'm gonna zero them out. So, oh, Mauro, I hope you saw all this stuff. pretty fun. Pretty fun. I enjoy this, the logic behind these things sometimes, like how these things work. So, so now I'm just gonna set up the constraints. So the foot roll animator is gonna drive the foot roll locator with the orient. And the toe is gonna drive the toe, constraint, orient. And the heel is gonna drive the heel, orient. All right. So now, if I grab this guy, and if I go to the attribute editor, and I'm going to just enable drawing overrides, I'm gonna do RGB, then I'm gonna give it a red color. Done. Oh, really? Now I'm not gonna do that. Oh yeah, because the heel group needs to be underneath that leg. Pow! And all is red. So now we can actually test it. So that this works. Also that works. And also the roll works. So that's perfect. What if we test this out now with the... I'm just gonna turn off the visibility of this shape so we don't see those locators, so it's a bit clearer what the fuck is going on. Alright. Reference. I'm gonna turn that off. Alright. So now let's just go ahead and yeah, I can actually just go ahead and add this towards this skin, bind skin. Let's check it out. I'm gonna do some skinning. Let's just put this in normal mode, and let's do paint skin weights. So B, drop down the radius to like much smaller. Otherwise, this is like too much sauce. And ankle, it doesn't need this front part. Alright, so the foot should have more control now. I'll take this controls here, so away, so it doesn't have weird influences everywhere. Alright. Just adjusting the skin a little bit. Alright. Now let's check it out. Let's grab this baby. Alright. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Display, and I'm gonna make those joints a tiny bit smaller, even more. Animation, joint size, because now I really don't need those joints. 0.5.2 even. 3. Alright. So now if I grab the heel. So this is like one of the biggest things that I wanted to do. Like that you can move the heel, you can move the toe, and you can also roll it. You could even be able to like just move the tip of the foot. I've heard somewhere you shouldn't paint lower weights than already painted. Yeah, I think you're right, but I'm not really sure. You shouldn't paint lower weights than already painted. Like, you shouldn't take them away or something. Like in this case, it turned out pretty perfect. Like what I always try to do is I just try being consistent. I start from, for example, a finger. I start from the tip, then I paint the tip, I lock it, paint the next part, lock it, paint the next part, lock it, and then I just keep on going so it doesn't like distribute, you know? What did I miss? Always paint additive. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not even sure what did I do. I think I had that, like paint select, add, replace. Yeah, just replace. But it depends. Like I think like in this case I really needed that it would replace it. But other than that, like it depends on the case. But I agree with you. Like you could just do additive, so it just adds to the paint, so it doesn't like go lower or higher. Like I see that, like consistency, you know, like that keeps it consistent. Oh, what is this? Gradient. You can even use a gradient to see like how far it goes. That these are not really full, and that's like there's still paint in there. That's annoying sometimes. That is annoying as fucking balls. Like if you make something that's really hard, then it's really needs like rigging and that sort of thing, then it really sucks. Right, so this is the new rig. I'm actually gonna just, there's some things that I need to I can zoom into this baby. Oh, actually I can just like find it in the outliner. All these joints can go. No, I'm just gonna leave them visible for now. But what I would need to do is the local rotation handles. That's what I would like to turn off. If I select this joint, find it here, the outliner, local rotation axis, because I already know that they're all working as they should work, but the fact that like it's just nice to show. It's just nice to show. So now it's just a matter of animation. Like you can just animate these guys again. You can move all the hands and all that kind of stuff. Everything we need. Also the shoulder follows, so that's perfect. Well, afterwards it's gonna be real nice. Painting for low poly. If you have relation to one relation between two joints and you want to switch relation, you should raise lower value. Basically influence value. Yeah, exactly. Now I understand what you mean. Yeah, you're right about that. Like we're like consistent. You just keep it consistent for yourself. Just don't fuck with you. Don't fuck with yourself. You know. That's a good tip. That's a good tip. Just start in one position and keep on going. So yeah, like that turned out pretty good. Like I think we did some real nice stuff today. So you can actually see like how the curves get influenced by this stuff. And the legs, I didn't even add anything there, because most likely there's not going to be any kind of meshes there, and nothing like that. And it moves like this. It's pretty good. I would say that this is pretty nice rig that I made. Can move that middle part, and then the feet don't move. And later on I'm gonna just work by myself on the dynamic parenting things, and it's gonna be fucking perfect. It's a start. It's a start. Like, I remember the last rig I just did in just the whole stream. I just did the whole rig and we just kept going with it. But now I think it's a good time to do some changes. It was a good time to do changes. Like, soon there's gonna be a lot more stuff coming in. So like, now we're taking it slow. What are you guys aiming for to put in the game? What do you mean exactly? Like, when is this gonna be inside of the game? PC, console, Steam, Play Store, Itchy, Itch. We're aiming for Steam, Game Jolt, hopefully. We're looking into Air Console and something else. So there are a couple of platforms that we're focusing on. Like, it's not gonna be like super a lot, but we're gonna try pushing out to as much platforms as possible, so we can have as much people playing this as possible. Like, that's our main idea. Just like get as much people playing as possible. Like, so people can have fun, and it's gonna be fun. So yeah, that's sort of the thing like that. So yeah, we're pretty much done with this rig now. Thanks a lot for all you guys joining in today. We managed to make some really cool things. Like, dude, this foot roll. I've been wanting to show you this, guys, forever. That this kind of stuff is like really simple to make, and it's like maybe I'm gonna do another stream of rigging where I'm gonna show you guys how to add even some more. I'll buy it on one of them. I think we're gonna make it so that if you buy it somewhere, then it's gonna just stay on your thing. And also there's one thing that we want to do is, like, if you have like a phone, you can use that as a controller. And if you get a character, then it stays on your device basically, so you're kind of stuck, well, not stuck to your device, but you could go to your friend's place and you could play with your own character. You could be like, oh, I played the fuck out of this game, so I can play with my character. But not like the characters, they're not gonna have like a lot of extras that you can like kill someone or like be like really OP or something, but you still have the balance, but you can look as cool as you want. So like that's one of the things. And yeah, like thanks a lot for all you guys joining in. If you like what we're doing, make sure to hit that follow button. Also check out the links in the description. We make sure to post all our greatest newest news on Twitter and Facebook. Slowly we're getting in there. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a nice week. Like, I hope this was a nice start of the week. And for me it actually was. I really enjoyed it. So thanks to all you guys joining in today. Really appreciate that. That's like crazy awesome. Like just like last week we passed our 100 followers and 3,000 views. So thanks to all you guys for the love that you've been giving us. That really means a lot to us. Like, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. I loved it. I love it, and I just want to keep on giving back. So yeah, good luck, guys. And thanks a lot for joining in today. Like, that really means a lot to me. Like, keep on being. Like, I'll see you guys on next Monday, I think. By the way, keep a lookout for our Twitter, because every Thursday, Friday sometimes I drop in a poll where you guys can decide what we're gonna do next week. Like, maybe some of you guys already saw that I posted that last week. Like, that what are we gonna do next week? Like modeling or new character rigs? So you guys decided that we want new character rigs. So I did that. So yeah, guys, you can actually have influence on that. Like I wanna keep it as free as possible so we can still keep on going, and we can manage some stuff, and you guys can learn something, or you can just join in for the fun in the stream and that sort of thing. So yeah, I keep talking, I keep on talking, but I need to say goodbye. And thanks a lot for all you guys joining in, and I'll see you next Monday. All right, guys, have fun, and bye.